So if you have rosacea, you've been told likely two opposite things. Number one, heat triggers rosacea, but red light therapy calms inflammation. That's the second part. So which one is it? Well, first, what is it? Rosacea is a chronic inflammatory skin condition that causes redness, flushing for some, visible vessels on the skin, and sometimes it looks like acne bumps. But here's the thing, and an important thing. It's not acne. It looks like it sometimes. We'll move on, because if you're getting reds in your face, you know exactly what I'm talking about. You don't need it explained to you. And yes, double the amount of women get it than men. So it's much more common in women. And yeah, it increases after midlife. So if you've noticed, oh, I'm turning 35, 45, 50, and I'm just starting to get more and more reds, that's very common. And the last thing you want to do is buy an LED mask to make it better, use it once, and wake up the next day looking even more red. I've treated rosacea for over 25 years in clinic with light therapy specifically, including red light, lasers, and IPL, intense pulse light. That's filtered wavelengths of light in a high-powered device. In short, red light absolutely helps some rosacea types. Really helps it. It can be all you need to make it better. And the nice part is you can do it at home. It's inexpensive. You can reuse a mask over and over. So it's not like there's a consumable where you have to keep buying things. But it doesn't cure all rosacea. Most people need some touch-ups and some maintenance along the way. And yes, you can absolutely flare yourself if you do the wrong thing. Quick test. Do this right now. Put your fingers on your cheeks. Do they feel hot right now? Do they sting? Are you mid-flare? If yes, you're not doing LED today, because that's how most people mess this up. Here's the story I see all the time. Patients get flushed easily. They're desperate to calm it now. They want to calm the redness down. They try something gentle at home, but here's the thing. They do it during the flare-up. Too long, too often, too close to the skin, too tight against the skin, they're too aggressive. And the next day they go, "Doc, it made me worse." And that can happen with red light. People use it, oh, if it works for 10 minutes, 5 minutes at a time, use it for 30, 40 minutes, must be better. No, you need to go slow. It usually wasn't the red light that made it worse. It was the two rosacea villains. Number one, heat, and number two, barrier disruption. You see, rosacea skin, it's kind of like a smoke alarm that's super sensitive. Steam, friction, stress, hot coffee, wine, hot showers, and it goes off like this. Loud and clear. So let's make one thing clear here. Red light therapy is not supposed to be a heat treatment. It's photobiomodulation. Remember I talked about the heat at the beginning? You shouldn't have to worry about that with LED because it's low energy light meant to influence the cell behavior without cooking your skin. Real red lights in a mask, they do not give off heat. It's a common misconception. I'm going to actually show you a clip inside a factory where LED masks are made for those of you that like the deep dive, so you can see how cheap versus quality masks differ. And it is super shocking. It shocked me because the LEDs that test poorly, that fail the computer tests that we do, we throw them away. Every great company is going to get rid of bad LED bulbs. The individual bulbs are what I'm talking about that are used to build your mask, like this one here. Here's a picture in my factory, and these are the individual LED bulbs. Right here. I'll go more into a complete video on how everything's made. You need to see it, but these are the bulbs I'm talking about. This testing of each individual bulb, it's all automated in my factory. I'm going to show you how we sort these out. It's pretty cool to watch, but it's about 1/4 of the bulbs that are built are low quality. In other words, they don't pass my tests. Let's go into the factory again. And before we do, comment below. Do you want to see a full factory tour where I make my LED masks so you can see exactly the quality standards that are met? Let me know. I find it super fascinating. Okay, you can see on the right over here, there's your bad chips. The good chips on my left right here. And you can see the rough ratio. Let me move that down. And you can see the rough ratio of good chips to bad chips. That's a lot of bad chips. Those are ones you don't want shining on your face. But that is a normal tolerance of a factory of bad to good chips. We're going for these good ones. Now here's the thing. There are companies that are actually going to use those exact discarded LED bulbs in their products. Now why would someone do that? Because they're pretty much free to obtain, and that way you can build a mask for about a third or an eighth of the price. So if your mask feels hot, that's a problem right there. You don't want that. Some people get warmth, you're pressing it too hard, or you're doing marathon sessions. You're turning it into the exact trigger you're trying to avoid. Now, you will feel, of course, a little warmth with a mask next to your skin because there's some occlusive component, meaning something on your skin's giving off heat, it's reflecting it back, and you might even get a little bit of sweating. That's normal. That's not from the bulb. So where does LED light actually fit into your routine here? Rosacea is a chronic inflammation plus unstable blood vessels plus a weak skin barrier. And sometimes there's even microbial factors like Demodex mites in the mix. The wavelengths you want to look for, you want red light at 630 and near infrared around 810 to 850. That's why most calming masks, the ones you want to use some version of red and that near infrared wavelength. Now, here's the key question you actually care about. Will it help your redness or set it on fire? There are two types of people with redness. Number one, if you're the hot, stingy, reactive type and you overdo it, you certainly can flare up. You need to understand this about LED and red light. Your cells take the red light that they need for photobiomodulation. After 10 or 20 minutes using the mask, if you go over, say, 20 minutes, the gains that you're going to get become minimal. The graph levels off. The cells are already saturated with the amount of light that they need to boost up your mitochondria. So you don't need marathon sessions. And number two. Now, let's say you're the type of patient that has background redness, kind of the sensitive barrier type, and you go gentle. Well, then you're the type of person who's going to really benefit from the red light LED quality mask. It most often helps support calm and recovery, so it works really well here. Red light exposure can be all you ever need to solve those background reds. Now, let's talk about what I do with rosacea patients who want to try LED at home. How do you start it? Here's the top 5 rosacea-safe protocol steps that I use. Number 1, use only red and near infrared. So 630 and 830 are the wavelengths that I use. No blue light is needed here. It's not acne. Step 2, start small, tiny, like a tolerance test. That means short sessions, fewer days. You're not trying to blast rosacea. You're trying to train calm. Number 3, only do it on calm skin days, not after hot shower, not after workout, not after spicy food or wine, not during a flare. Here are 8 common triggers, just in case you're wondering. You can take a screenshot of this. Step number 4, don't use a laser mask or wavelengths above 900. You'll see some masks have wavelengths of 1042 or above 1000. And laser masks, that's for another day. They're not true lasers when they hit your skin. Step 5, your rule for success. If redness, heat, or burning lasts into the next day, stop. That's not purging skin, that's a flare. Now, the blue light question, because this one matters, that wavelength, you see it as blue with your eyes, it's about 415 in most masks. That's an acne tool. Some people do tolerate the blue if they have acne as well, so you can use it, but don't start there because reactive rosacea-prone skin can find blue irritating. Now, you'll ask about PEMF. Some masks have that built into them, like my Halo, pulsed electromagnetic field. Next level stuff here. If you have it in a mat, is common, or in a mask, it's used in recovery and pain control mostly. That's where the data is. Also, bone healing. But direct evidence for PEMF on rosacea, it's quite limited. So I position it like this. It might be supportive for comfort and recovery, but it's not a primary rosacea claim. Now, what if you need more? Your topicals, your LED masks not helping? If a patient needs more than home care and red light, I often do a few IPL sessions to catch people up. IPL is intense pulse light. I have videos on those, but it's a strong, powerful light. We put filters in to filter the exact wavelengths, and you can even target vessels, browns. You can use those for hair removal too, depending on what wavelengths you filter it for. This is very similar to when home methods don't provide enough lifting of the face or sunspot relief. What do? You stay in your home routine, but you go into a clinic once in a while, inject some biostimulators or do some lasers for those browns to get you to your baseline, and then your home treatments, they make everything last longer and you might never need to go to the clinic again. So you need to graduate up to the next level as your skin gives you feedback, but often when you get to a steady state, then the LED masks really help maintain you. You'll now want to watch this video all about plasmasomes, pointed synthetic exosomes that have skin lightening and tightening ingredients, and I even added tranexamic acid into the formula for those of you with rosacea and sun damage, and there's a free at-home derma roller course that comes with it. So you have everything you need. I'll put the free course also in the more info below this video. Keep your skin and body beautiful, healthy, and vibrant.